welcome back. I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for the text messages and the emails that I got back with your questions or your comments or that it was helping you. That's what it's all about. It's really about helping people, inspiring other people, giving some different ideas that are going to get your mindset a little bit stronger. And the reason why I say mindset is because it's like really in our head. Our head is what holds us back from doing magical things. Like, have you ever tried to create a video and put it out to the world like this or go live on Facebook? It is scary. The first time you are like mortified and terrified. And still to this day, like my friend Scott, who's probably gonna watch this, he messaged me. I'm like, oh my gosh, Scott is watching? Like, you have no idea. And it seems scary, but you just have to go forward and take those leaps of faith and fear and fail forward. If you don't, you might never reach your dreams. You might never overcome your fears. You might never know how strong and how brilliant and how much worth and how much like good you can give back to this world. You won't know how much of it exists and how much you can do. So I'm just going to challenge you to really have your mind open to the ideas I'm going to share with you. And one of the scariest things is talking about being in the 1% of earners. That's like crazy. Most people can't even like comprehend that because we're not even like open to making that much money or that it's possible or that we know how. And lots of us didn't know how. We just figure it out as we go. We fail forward. And one of my favorite coaches, she like changed my life when she said it. She was like, girl, it has been done before. It will be done again. And she has like this attitude and she wears like wigs and she's so super cool. So like that is literally how she said it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It has been done before and more people are going to do it after me. So why not me? Why not you? You're going to be on this earth for an unlimited period of time. You only get to live this one time. Why not go for your dreams? Why not go for your big, scary, hairy, audacious goals? Why not do it? Even if it took you like 2 times before you reached that goal, would it be worth it? If it took you 20 times to reach that goal, 20 tries of the same or different businesses or whatever you had in your mind to do it, would it be worth it? If it took you 4 years, would it be worth it? 4 years are gonna go by anyways, so you might as well start now and get to that 4 years like as soon as possible. So really work on opening up your mindset to what's possible, and that this like crazy amount of 1% is not as scary as it seems. So I had an article, let me see if I can find it. I posted it to my business page, just Megan Purnell, my page, and it said, who are Canada's 1% highest paid workers? So I kind of like went through it, and it broke down what amount of money you'd have to make to be in the 1% of earners in Canada. Different provinces ranged from $150,000 to Alberta, of course. You need to make $303,000 a month to make the top 1% earners or more in Alberta, which just seems crazy for most people because like that's like 99% of people make less than that, that's mind-blowing, right? So the real number that like bothered me the most was the gap between the average amount that women make to be in the top 1% and the average amount that men make to be in the top 1%. So men, $276,000, women, $160,000. We are over $100,000 apart to be in the top 1%. That is crazy. So I need some more women to step up and want to do this with me and to like really reach our dreams. And it doesn't have to be an income dream. It can be a freedom dream. It can be a travel dream. It can be a stay-at-home dream. It can be I make $4,000 a month at the job that I love, that I want to do every day for 8 hours, but I need to be making $5,000 and you need that $1,000 a month made. It can be so many different things. So I want you to start like thinking about what that would be like. What would that feel like if you were able to reach whatever goal that is, or to supplement whatever income you need to supplement, or to get out of debt, if it's debt that you're in? What would that feel like? And would it be worth it if it took you between now and the next 5 years, even 10 years, whatever it is? So I had been quite close-minded to the idea of making really good income because I didn't know how, and I hadn't really worked on my mindset. I hadn't read books like Think and Grow Rich. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was a really good one on like the other side of thinking. So there's so many really valuable books, and you might think, oh, I don't read. They're on audio. They're on like PDF form. You can get them on so many different forms now that there's absolutely no excuse why you can't read at least one of them and just see what it does to you. Just see what it sparks in your imagination of the potential to make income in different ways than the way that you're used to making it. Okay? And then I want you to know that there was a statement that was said a while ago that was like the top 1% of women who make over $100,000 are in direct sales, and the number one amount of millionaires made were in direct sales as well. And I was super skeptical, but now that I'm like inside and connected with all of these different companies and people, it's 100% true. I absolutely know a whole bunch of 7-figure earners and a whole bunch of 6-figure earners. And it's incredible I'm in the top 0.5% of my company. And that was done very quickly, more quickly than I would say like it is usually done. But that's because, like I said, I was prepared, I was ready, I went for it, I knew what to do, and I kind of executed it really consistently. And more people are going to come behind me and do the same thing. So whether it's in my company, another company, whatever it is, you need to be open to looking for the job that you want to do potentially for the rest of your life, or at least for this season of your life. Because maybe while you have kids at home, you need a different season, or you're in a different season than when your kids are in school, than when they're teenagers, than when they move out, right? So I want you to be open to all of this, and I just want it to help you to be able to compare more things. So you can compare all of the different types of companies, opening up your own. You can email me back and ask me about mine. You can do so many different things. So I'll leave it at that. Have an awesome day. Thank you for being here. Okay.